Hi everybody, it's me, Patrick, and today I'm going to share with you a little bit about how to find informative topics on the internet. So, if you will take a look, I will show you a couple of great resources. Now, we're here on our homepage of Lone Star College, and one of the places that I like to go to look for some great resources are just basically the news. So I'm going to bring you to a website called Google News. It's news.google.com, very easy to find. And in Google News, you'll actually find lots of great sources. Now, informative speeches are actually can come in many flavors, but I think a lot of current topics can be most fascinating. So you might want to look over here on the left side of Google News. You'll see a couple of categories that I think are especially helpful. One is science and technology. If you click on that, it's going to bring up all of these brand new science and technology type of articles. Now, lots of stuff on the Apple and on iPhone stuff. And then all you have to do is kind of browse through these and see if there's something that might sound interesting. Looking through this, oh, I have a top secret robotic space plane. That actually sounds kind of interesting. And as you see, there are 792 news articles about it. So not only have you found a neat topic, you've also found a lot of really good articles. Now here's one from the Los Angeles Times, which is a pretty good source. So I'm going to click on that just so I can read about it a little bit. And you see it's a March 3rd article here. And it goes into a little bit of detail. And this might be a great start for me to start my speech about this secret robotic airplane. Now I can go back here, and on top of the science and technology type of articles, I can also look up for health and science type of articles. The thing with health type topics is this is a great source of information because your audience could be interested in this because of the health implications on their own lives. Remember, you should always be thinking about your audience whenever you choose a topic. So in here, we have some health topics. We have things like a migraine or epilepsy drug. We have things about painkillers and birth defects. Now, some of these, be careful, could cross over into what we would call a persuasive speech. With this, we're trying to focus really only on informative speeches. We don't want to encourage our audience or persuade or sway them in any way. We just want to give them information they might not have had already. So I'm going to go down here, and let's see if we found a good one. Well, maybe we could do an informative, well, this would be a good persuasive speech about Sleepy America, but maybe we could do an informative speech about this cancer program, which, let's take a look at what it says here about this cancer program. This is, it looks like it might be in a different country, but perhaps this is something we could use to talk about cancer programs here in the United States and explain how they work by comparing them perhaps to one here in Australia. So that's another great place to look. Other places I like to look are places like NPR, which is National Public Radio, npr.org. It's a great place, and there's lots of really interesting stories on here. You might be able to find a person or a group that you could do an informative speech on. Just going through and reading or listening to some of these could be very, very helpful. There's also lots of other places on the internet that you could go to look. There's no shortage of topics on the internet for you to find. So use these resources you have, but make sure that you're looking in the right places. Just going to Google probably isn't enough. You need to go to a news source. So it could be Google News, but you could also go to the Washington Post or the Houston Chronicle or the New York Times or the LA Times or whatever news organization that might be. CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, and all of those other ones often have news stories that might contribute to you having a good informative speech. Just make sure that whenever you do look at these, that you are looking for sources that are going to be as credible as possible. That's all I have for you on finding an informative speech on the internet. I hope you enjoy this video and have a great day.